Hi there, it's Claire from the Berry and Bobbin here. I've been a bit quiet on social media recently and on my website, and I just wanted to do a quick video to give you an update on all things happening in my workroom at the moment, because I am busy behind the scenes, I promise. First of all, been getting my kids settled back into school after a time of homeschooling, so it's been nice just to get things cleared out, get the place tidied again, get everything back into some sort of order. I've been doing a lot of business planning for the next period of time. I'll come on to some of that in a wee second. And a lot of it I've seen recently has been more design activity rather than making. So I'm expecting the next few months to be a bit busier, and hopefully I should have lots more pictures to share with you from that time. My big development in the last few weeks is that I have invested in an overlocker. Been spending a lot of time learning how to thread it up properly, and having a wee practice with it. As you can see, I've gone for the Singer heavy duty model, so hopefully I shouldn't have any problems with thick seams and you know, things that my sewing machine might struggle with. And I'm looking forward to getting a really nice finish on the cushions and on other pieces that I'm doing. So it's been something that I have been looking at for quite a while, but I decided to take the plunge, and now was the time to kind of invest in it and have that going forward. Also, next big thing, I'm designing a new cushion range at the moment. The last range I did went really well. There are still bits and pieces of it available on the Etsy shop. I'll make sure I put the link into my Instagram and Facebook profiles. There's still bits and pieces left, and I've found that the navy leopard print cushions that I did the last time round have been a bestseller. I've restocked that twice. So there are still some left. People are still picking them up on Etsy, but I've decided to go ahead and do a whole new range for this year. The thinking behind it, I'm looking at retro prints, I'm looking at monochrome, some with nice wee features like fringing, some of them with nice contrast piping. Should be 3 to 4 different designs, hopefully. I've got orders out, I've got all my stockists working on it, but I am coming down with samples at the moment. I can't find the right colour of grey. Grey is a really difficult colour in fabric. Sometimes they're a bit too blue, sometimes they're a bit too beige, sometimes they're too dark, you know, too light. It's a really difficult one, so I have samples coming from everywhere to try and match the colour of grey that I would really like for my new cushions. So hopefully that's something that you should be seeing probably within the next 6 weeks. Fingers crossed the range should be there, and I'll make sure that I'll let you all know when it's available on the Etsy store and when they're all available for you to own. I'm hoping to have 2 different sizes happening, and 3 to 4 designs, so keep an eye out for that. Pipeline projects, I've got some lovely outdoor cushions happening. Again, sample orders are out. We're looking tropical, we're looking wild, we're looking jungle. That's good stuff that I love. So those will be interesting, and I think it'll be nice to work on something, you know, for the outdoor space after so long of all of us being stuck at home. Everyone's thinking about their gardens again. So if you need some outdoor cushions done, you can, you know, let me know, and I can work that in with my pipeline. I'm doing that anyway. I've got a Roman blind coming up, which is for a boy's Avengers bedroom. I'm hoping to get some nice Avengers fabric. That's what I'm on the lookout for at the moment, and make a really nice Roman blind blackout Avengers fabric. So that should be really nice once it comes together. And for the longest time, I have been hoping to work on my own bedroom curtains. I have the worst bedroom curtains in the world, and I really like the fabric design, but they're just not really the right size. So my plan is I'm going to alter them. They are a red design at the moment, a red geometric design. I'm going to put a plain turquoise panel on each side and along the bottom to regulate the length. I'm going to interline them and line them, and then I'll be able to get them back up, and they will actually be a proper set of curtains for myself. I've invested, you might have seen it on my Instagram, I've invested in new finials for the end of the poles, bright red ones. and they look really good when they're up. So fingers crossed I can get to the curtains and get them sorted over the next wee while as well. That'll be a really nice one. And future plans, so I've been thinking a lot about when lockdown ends, what do I do next? How do I move this on? So near where I live in Paisley, there is a shop that specialises in kind of smaller craft businesses. You can rent a shelf from them to put your own product on. So I'm thinking I'll take a shelf second half of the, well, once they're reopened again, I'll go and see them, and put some of the cushions on that way, make sure my business card's there, get my name out that way. I think that'll be a good way of moving from just selling these online to doing it in physical shops as well. I'm looking forward to being able to get back into measuring people's homes. I have one project that's been getting put off for ages because I haven't been allowed in to measure their new home. So it'll be nice to be able to go into people's homes as of end of April here and be able to measure up and have a look at the space. It's so difficult designing a scheme online when you can't see the space that you're working with, you can't see the light, you can't see the window in question. So it'll be really nice to start that again. And my blog, I have ideas for my blog going forward, but if anyone out there has any other ideas of anything you would like me to write about, anything you would like to hear about, then just let me know. As I say, I'm trying to do it every few weeks. Last year I tried to blog every week. This year I'm slowing it down slightly, but I'm still hoping to be there every 2 to 3 weeks. So if there's anything that you want to hear about, anything you're struggling with in terms of knowing what to do with your windows, would you like to hear more about blinds? Are people talking to you about tiebacks and you don't really know what they're talking about? Do you want to hear more about what colours we're expecting everyone to be using this year? Do you want to hear more about the different types of fabrics that you can get for curtains and the different kinds of effects that they can create? So if there's anything you desperately would like answered, then you can let me know and I'll make sure I work it into my schedule to write a wee blog post about that. In the meantime, if anyone would like to talk to me about any bespoke projects you might need in your house, any curtains, any blinds, any cushion sets. I did a beautiful cushion set recently that was completely bespoke and I loved it so much that I made another set and have them listed on my Etsy shop as well. So I've been doing quite a lot of cushion sets recently. That seems to be a really popular one. So if there's anything you need, all my contact details are on the website. They're all on my social media. If you're not already following me on social media, you can find me on Instagram at The Berry and Bobbin. You can find me on Facebook at The Berry and Bobbin. Please add me, follow the social media accounts and they will keep you up to date as well. Thanks very much, folks. See you all soon.